represented. Gotta grind for everything. I told them it's time to change how we living. I got my eyes on the game till I'm winning. Don't be surprised when you see it in a minute. Gotta push it to the limit. You know that me and my niggas out to get it.
I want to say happy birthday to my friend Ciara SB the God.
SB. Happy birthday.
The owner of Belts and Bangles. I bought these earrings from her.
Boom. I like those.
They're super dope. Feel like they're giving me dope little what is it? Aesthetics.
Aesthetics, yeah.
With my scarf.
Nice bohemian vibe. I like it.
Yes. Belts _ and bangles on Instagram for all your dope accessories.
That's what's up.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Another Eyes For You review. And I'm here. It's your boy Kenny. And I'm accompanied by
Ciara.
And we're going to do a kind of a recap / review on Insecure. I know we was gone last week, and we're gonna catch up. So we're gonna combine the two of season 4, episode 5 and 6, and we're gonna give our discussion on it and the thoughts on what we thought about the whole episode and everything. So we're gonna start off with episode 5, which is called Low Key. What is it? You got it?
Moving on.
Low Key Moving On. So this was the episode when we actually got to see the block party, and we can kind of start off with the keep. I like how it started off. She was worried the night, but Issa was worried the night before, and I like how she confided in Nate, and he let her know basically it was gonna be all right. And that's when we find out she don't really fuck with Molly. And my thoughts and my feelings on that was kind of like, I understand, sometimes when the friendship kind of at its wit's end and it's kind of being drawn out or it's one-sided, and I guess that was the one final crack where she actually said it out loud on what it was.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
I feel like her saying, I don't fuck with Molly may have been a bit of extreme but she was in the moment of her feelings about her not helping her with the block party. So, I get it. But I still feel like it was extreme. Like, when you say you don't fuck with a person, I feel like you ain't no coming back. Like, it's no coming back from it. Like, I just don't fuck with you.
When you're done. I get you.
Yeah.
All right. So, moving on from there, we get we can kind of, how you want to go? We can jump to Molly and Andrew and how they getting ready, and basically how Molly is kind of like she don't really want to go, but she don't want to look bad, and Andrew's kind of like telling her, all right, well, let's not go. And I like how he was kind of like
calling her bluff.
You think he was calling her bluff?
Oh, well, he said, well, let's
that's interesting, because I didn't see it.
Yeah, well, he said, well, let's not go then.
See, I was thinking he was more like, all right, well, shit, why stress it if...
No,
like,
I feel like he was calling her bluff. Well, okay. Well, okay. You talking all this shit, but let's not go.
Well, we got two different perspectives. I didn't see. That's interesting, because that could very well be the case. I didn't take it as that.
And she flipped immediately.
See,
I was like, oh,
I can't do that.
I have to go. Like, it's my best friend.
I took that more of as why put her in an uncomfortable situation? Like,
I felt like
he doing whatever's best for like his a significant other. Like, all right, well, don't go. Let's do something else, That's how I took it.
I mean,
I guess being as a man in the man's shoes, I got where he was coming from. But I like that. I like that perspective.
I mean, he know damn well she was gonna go. So
she was talking big shit. So I guess they go back to your theory. He was calling her bluff.
Yeah,
I like that.
We get to the block party and
guess who we run into?
Wait, before we run into her. Kelly is just hilarious. Like, she's a fresh breath of air. She just adds that component to the show. That
it's already funny, but she give it that nice, I guess, that punch or that nice spice or flavor, because everybody knows somebody that's like Kelly.
Yeah.
Everybody got a Kelly in their crew or someone that reminds you of similar.
When we see Kelly, we're going to get a good laugh.
The most serious shit could be going on, and they come in and just make you laugh like inappropriate or not. They lighten the mood. So,
but I want to see something a little different from Kelly. For Kelly.
I get it more.
For her story.
You want to
see
what they call that. You want to see her character more filled out.
Yeah.
Not so much one note. I get it with the funny stuff.
Yeah, she is one note, which I love her one note. But I want to see just something a little different. It was just only for a second.
I got you. Shout out to the
and then she can get back to.
Shout out to the actress who plays her, Natasha Rothwell. She's dope.
Yeah.
Y'all check her out on Instagram. So I like her definitely. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But before we get to the step in, what's it called? The step in repeat.
Yeah.
But we ran into somebody.
Condola.
Yeah, we ran into Condola.
And she pull up with this.
Yeah, I want to know what you feel about this. She pulled up like nothing ever happened. Like she didn't ghost our girl Issa like when she needed her. So it was like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't know you was coming or not because I ain't heard from your ass in a couple, days or whatever. Mm-hmm. You ain't returning my calls. And we all kind of waiting for like, what's your explanation? And she says,
Lawrence didn't tell you.
Which?
And like, Lawrence, tell me what.
That was irresponsible.
That ain't got shit to do. And I'm looking like Issa was looking like that ain't got shit to do with this block party that we've been working on, girl.
Exactly.
And I thought we squashed this whole awkward Lawrence situation the last time we spoke. So it was.
It's nothing to really discuss. We should have talked one to one, woman to woman. I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like he ain't having nothing to do with it.
He didn't tell me that y'all broke up.
So right then we find out Issa finds out Condola and Lawrence broke up, and honestly I feel like Issa's like, oh well, okay. Like they ain't got shit to do with it, like she said. So moving on from there, I think that's the end of Condola, and I like Condola, but I get it. She was a plot device and.
Issa was like, I guess I'll see you around.
That's it. And what you want?
So I feel like that tells me what I need to know about.
That was it.
Condola's character.
So I guess we kind of both gave our thoughts
farewell.
On that. And then we get to the step and repeat with Kelly, Tiffany, and Issa. And I like this scene because one is like you said, it's always funny with Kelly.
Yeah.
And we found out about Tiffany going through.
Tiffany is definitely going through some postpartum issues.
Yeah.
They asked her about the breastfeeding, and she was like,
"Yeah." She said her loss. I left her.
I'm not doing it anymore.
Her loss.
She went like showing her loss.
Yeah, and I love how Insecure touch on the certain subjects that go on like with everything in black and social life. Period, but definitely in black culture. From a female perspective, from a woman's perspective. Excuse me. And overall, I like how they add these little notes in here and there, and I love that. That's very, very smart writing, and I definitely give kudos to the whole writing team on that. And we get a scene where all three of them are taking their pictures, and Derek is coaching them on or whatever, and they hit the jail pose, sexy. It's like some old school stuff. You grew up in the 90s, you get it.
Yeah.
And this group of young kids in the background yell, old. And Derek says, shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be talking about my wife. And you know what I'm saying? So I like that. That was a funny moment for me. Him taking up for his wife, like telling these young kids to shut up. You know what I'm saying?
Energy.
You know that energy.
Yeah. Too well.
I don't know what she's talking about. You know that. That was moving on. What else we got in the episode? Let's get to the good stuff. We talk about Molly and Issa when they finally link up. We talk about them when they finally link, and it's awkward. They give each other the hug, like, hey.
And she was like, girl, I didn't know you was coming. And Molly's like, of course I was coming. I'm your best friend.
Yeah.
And it's just like this awkward moment between them two. Because it hasn't been so best friendly between them. So that was pretty obvious. Yeah.
And what's Issa's brother name?
Ahmad
comes up. He sees everybody. He speaks to everybody except Kelly.
Yeah.
And Kelly's like, hello, you ain't speak? He's like, I saw you. And she was like, oh, I saw your shirt before I saw you. Like, they start throwing some shots back and forth, and it's really funny, man. I love their chemistry. I didn't know they was beefing. I got to go back to the other seasons.
I feel like I didn't know that either.
I don't know, but
like, I didn't know that they was
we both love it. We, you know what I'm saying, we here for it. It's dope because I like they back and forth. Give me that feeling of like that Martin and Pam type feel. Yeah. Okay.
We got Kelly with this British accent that just took me out. Like
every time we watch that song like 3 times. Yeah. And she trying to impress this dude, this English dude or wherever he from. He from across the pond, as they say. And she trying to impress him. And Ahmad kind of calls her out on her bluff. Like, okay, what part of London are you from? And she says...
South Central London.
South Central London.
Yeah.
So it's like funny. And he don't pick up on nothing. And he's just dumb. And for the guy she's trying to impress is just dumb because... They get to talking about the three branches of government.
Yeah.
And he said we only got 2. He said we have the presidential and the Bank of America. That's why there's so many of them.
Right.
And they looking at him like, oh, he ain't too tough upstairs. Like he ain't got it all. And they laughing. Ahmad and Kelly kind of share a moment of laughing at him.
Do you know the 3 branches?
Shit.
See,
I had it early. I ain't gonna
go back to 6th grade.
I had it before I was drinking this. You got it?
Yes.
Talk to me, girl. You college grad. Talk to me.
Don't do it.
HBCU.
It's executive. Legislative.
I knew that one.
And judicial.
Got it. See?
Those are the 3 branches of the government.
See, where I can't go, you carry. You got it. So from there they laughing and they say, no, the guy says, I don't know the guy's name, but he's like, oh, y'all sense of humor in America is so complicated, so different, so funny. And Kelly makes the remark, oh yeah, it's complicated, baby. Just like your brain. Just like your brain. And moving on. So I love that scene.
We get to Molly and Andrew, which I really like this scene because
Yeah. I dug this.
Andrew was like, this is dope. This takes, just looking at this, it takes a lot of work. You can tell that it takes a lot of work. And maybe, just maybe, that's the reason that you guys have been off in y'all friendship because Issa has been working a lot. Because remember, you played me to the left quite a few times for work.
Too many times. Yeah,
he lit her ass up with that one.
And she had to look at it from another perspective and be like, oh, maybe I was tripping. And I like Andrew's. He's a good dude. I like Andrew.
Andrew seems solid.
He's solid. Yeah.
Like, he
got his own little issues too, but he ain't too much to look at. Fair. That's the perfect way to describe him.
Fair and can look at a situation from
and we'll find out in more ways than one when we get to the end of this episode. He's definitely fair. He don't really pick a side, but you know. So I think that was like her looking at it, and then she wants to try to extend the olive branch to Issa. Is that
she tried to bring her some wings?
Yeah, the one last wing, which was cool. That was kind of cute.
Yeah, but Issa get pulled away. It's like they kept having these moments where they probably could have talked, but then they kept getting pulled away. Just like the moment when they went to do the wobble.
Yes.
Y'all know
when the wobble come on, everybody
not even just line dancing, just dancing. Yeah. Just bring black folk together in just such a magical way.
That's it.
Like, we ain't thinking about
the worries, the bills,
none of that.
Like, you having a good time.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with your friends, you out with your girlfriends and you partying.
Yep.
You just, and that music come on, and you just dancing and y'all out there together, and it's like a whole vibe. So you're not thinking about, you in the moment, so you ain't not thinking about none of that. That was a good moment that I really
dug
liked between them. I thought it was going to be like something that was going to
bring them together tight, right?
And
together, it seemed like
and
that.
real in this whole situation that they had.
So we'll go from there. Everybody's having a good time after the wobble, the line dance. Everybody just smiling, having a good time. Andrew out there, everybody. And then the headline event, Staples finally comes on, and Issa tries, give her a little speech, and they ain't really trying to hear it. They like Vince. So she like, okay, and she brings him out. And that's that. It's kind of like the Nights of Success. And Vince Staples' manager comes to Andrew afterwards and kind of thanks him.
Right.
And you can kind of tell Andrew's kind of like, all right, kind of brush him off.
Did you feel like he was
actually, a little bit.
I felt like I felt
after I watched it.
After we
watched it on the second watch, it's like Vince Staples' manager is thanking Andrew for hooking this up and, giving him probably like, all right, cool. But you can kind of tell him like, all right, let me rush him up before he says too much in front of Molly. Which he ultimately end up doing. And he says, he said, what you talking about? What you help him with? He said, I just kind of helped him linked him with Issa.
Yeah.
And that lit a fire under Molly's ass, boy. It was like, all right, let's pause. What did you think about that in that moment? How should she have reacted?
Well, definitely
or
not.
Or was there a line crossed?
Blow up at this girl's event like this. That could have been a mental note, and I didn't even think. Like Issa said in the midst of the argument, and I kept you out of it. I didn't involve you.
True.
So,
because she did say she doesn't want to involve the business in
yeah.
her relationship, so she went
around. What is your problem? But she took it there. She was out of line. She was dead wrong for doing it at this girl's event.
Then go back to what we saying, being in the moment and just having a good time, be happy for your friend. Right. Y'all talk about that shit later. And you might not even talk about it later if it don't mean that much to you. This is where
for whatever reason it meant that much to Molly.
This is what
don't understand. I would love to know why. I mean, I feel like she just didn't want her to succeed at it.
Thank you. I was about to go there. That's my main gripe. That's my feeling. Like, damn, like, why you so like? No, she went around and asked my man for help. Like, it wasn't even about that. It was like, you should want to see if you say that's your best friend, you showed up because you her best friend, you should want to see your best friend succeed. She didn't backstab you, go around she didn't really backstab you. She just said, okay, I'm going to omit her from the situation, talk to I got to connect to the guy that's connected to the plug.
Because she wouldn't even know Andrew if it wasn't for
Issa. Thank you.
Issa introduced them. Well, Nate introduced them.
Yup, and if it was, she honestly, she need to be thanking Issa. Exactly.
They went back and forth
let me see. I got some
with some pretty low blows.
All right.
I kind of understand. I mean, a little bit. Like when Molly, I've been riding Molly, but I get because Issa not perfect. I understand both point of view.
Because both of they blows.
And Molly was like, "Damn, girl, because you always need a favor."
That's right.
You using me, you using Nate, you using Andrew. What's next? Who's next?
That's it. Because like you said, Issa started off with like, "Damn, you don't want me to succeed in this." And she's like, you can't do me that. I went around. You can't do me this one little favor. She said, bitch, you stay needing a little favor.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn. And Molly, this is when Issa fires back with, no, this is what Molly says, while you were wobbling with me, you were backstabbing me at the same time.
I feel like that was extreme.
Yeah, but I like when Issa says, no, you have been tripping. You've been creating all these problems out of nowhere. You talk about my life, you need to get your shit together.
Because you so miserable.
Because you were so miserable. And
if you and Andrew don't work out,
it's not because of me.
It's not going to be for me.
And I thought, whoo, that shit getting hot.
I mean, she gave her gut punch that she needed to hear.
She did. But she called Issa like, I knew you were the same selfish bitch. Or something like.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, that's what my notes say.
That's what she said.
Yep.
And the people stopped. They said that was like a gun. I don't know.
No. We gotta get to the finger in the face. Molly was like a finger, like I knew you were the same selfish bitch. And Issa said, "Get your finger out my face." And this was great writing because we all seen this scenario.
I kind of wanted to see somebody get slammed.
No. You want to see? Damn. I didn't want to see nobody get slammed, but I was like, I don't want to see no sisters fighting. But this was great because you believed it. Like this was authentic.
It was.
And it was tense because I was like, oh shit, like it's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden in the commotion, somebody yells, oh snap, what they got? Is that the wallet? Or they got a gun? Somebody yells gun, everybody takes off.
Yeah.
The night is a success, but it ends on a sour note. And then we end with
Nate asking Issa would she want like him to stay.
I know you would ride.
I know
you wanted him to stay.
I wanted Issa to let Nate stay. And even then, even when Issa said no, I wanted Nate to be like, nah, like I'm gonna help you. Like
not just leave.
Like I'm gonna be here for you. I ain't about to just leave you hanging, especially after everything just
it's the least he could do after he ghosted her ass last season, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
I mean, parts though.
I mean, you're supposed to be stepping back. You can just come back in my life. You didn't go.
Yeah, I feel like he should have stayed, but
he pulling that Condola shit.
She, you know.
Yeah, she sent him on his way.
Saw the good vibes only sign.
Oh, before that, we gonna get because I thought that was crazy. I'm gonna get to that. We jumped to Andrew. No. We jumped to Andrew walking Molly and Andrew walking to their car. Andrew was feeling bad because he's like, damn, I didn't mean for all this to go down like that. And him and Molly hug and embrace, and she kind of like, she forgive. She don't even really blame him. She just still mad at the whole situation. So I do like that Andrew is showing some like remorse. Like, damn, I was just trying to help out who I thought was your best friend. Why, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck remorse. I don't feel like Andrew needed to feel bad for anything.
I know he didn't. In hindsight, he didn't. When you look at it.
I don't know. Okay, let me retract
that.
Maybe he should have said, yo, Issa needed help with X, Y, and Z, and I linked her. Maybe it could have been some communication between Andrew and
maybe
Molly.
before they got there. Nah.
I still don't think he needed to feel remorseful because what they were beefing about is not really what they were beefing about.
It wasn't. You're right.
They got a whole
list of issues.
Shitload of issues.
They want to address
that was the real issue. This just happened to be the one issue that just made it all come to a head.
And the one thing we kind of like leaving out that we forget that I feel like Molly was pleasantly surprised that Issa pulled it off. Because y'all know she looks at Issa as a fuck up. And it's kind of like, wow, she really pulled this off. And then that on top of what Andrew told her, it's kind of making it make sense in her hands. So like, okay, maybe I was right. Maybe I was wrong about my best friend. So I get it where Issa's kind of like, damn, you want me to succeed or what's up? So we jump to the end. After that, Issa sees the good vibe. Then she sees the good vibe sign, good vibes only.
I mean, there ain't really much to talk about.
Nah, but then after that, she sees it, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna be all right. Pouring down, like it just stopped.
First of all, it's not gonna be all right. It wasn't gonna be all right.
Man, I was like,
I almost went to blows with someone I call my best friend. So that good vibes only sign was not like it's gonna be all right.
It was like a sign, and that was it, and it just poured down. So that's episode 5. Low key moving on.
Yep.
And those are our thoughts. We can jump into episode 6, which is definitely like a pickup after. It's a pickup, but it was a smooth transition. A smooth transition, and it's called Low Key Done. She's low key done, and
we have our notes on our phones. So.
Yeah, it's all good. You see us looking down. So we can start off with this one. Issa is basically reflecting on everything that happened. And I could understand her how she was conflicted. Because on one hand, she's reading her comments and it's that was lit. It's all feeling good.
Yeah,
these words
she pulled it off,
like she's feeling these words of admiration, like she pulled it, she did it. And on the flip side, she keeps replaying Molly saying she's just a selfish bitch that uses people in her head. And I like that's honest. Because, after any argument or whatever may have you're going to be replaying what this person said to me,
yeah, it do. And
for real?
You may or may not internalize some of that shit.
Nah. Or you may be like, I should have said this. I should
have said that. Yeah, you do that too.
You know how it is. You're like, damn, I should have said this.
Like how this power out with somebody, not even necessarily an argument. It could have just been like, and you walk away from like, man, I should have brought this up.
Yup. So
can't go back and revisit this.
So from there, she goes back to her mirror. Your favorite part.
She called Nate.
She do call Nate. She called Nate at the barbershop.
And he was like, "Are you good?" It was kind of crazy. Like you pulled that shit off.
Yeah.
But at the same rate, it was kind of crazy
how it ended. And I like their dialogue and how they are.
And she was like, "I just wanna." What she say?
Because it's playing on. She said, I just want to let you know thank you, and I want you to think I was using you.
And he was like, nah, you needed help, and I wanted to help you.
See, and that's good. That was some good reassurance that she needed, and she's not a user. She has been using people in the past, but...
Right.
So, we fail. We can talk about Issa's shit, too. Issa goes out to the grocery store, because, she's trying to get started with her day. And we get this pregnant lady in the line. She's moving up the line like... I don't know if she's asking for change.
She was asking for help.
She was asking for help, but
she
she was asking for some whole nother help. She was asking for like, can I put this in your cart?
What you mean a whole nother help? What was the other?
Like, I'm like, you know, I might need a couple dollars to pay this. I'm a little short. She like, nah, can you pay for this whole shit? Like, ain't no wick, ain't no nothing. Like, she just like, yo, I got this, this, and this. I need you to pay. Put this in your basket and pay for it, basically.
He got kids. That's how he know about wick.
Man, I'm just saying.
He got a kid that was born in 2003.
Like, I'm
I
just
ain't know about wick.
But I'm saying, like, damn, like, she, you know, I give you a couple dollars. You a little short, little change, $1 or $2. All right, here you go. You know, I got you. But she like, no, I need you to put this in your basket and pay for it. And it's kind of like weird. Issa is all about giving out this good energy back out.
I wonder if the people still get wick. I wonder how that work now.
I don't know. I don't know. We don't live like that.
I ain't had to pay for that milk. That's all I know, child.
Man, that's expensive ass. Formula, good.
Yes.
Good God, excuse me for a minute.
But the lady get up to Issa.
It was like,
Issa's reflection was like, hell no.
And she like, shut up, we're giving good energy out. And then so the girl say, come on, I got you. She used to tell the girl, come up here, I got you. And I can't remember what the items was, but whatever that shit was, it came out to $154 and some change. And Issa say, God damn, it's some expensive, what she say? Damn, it's some expensive, good energy. Like, so she's trying to put it back out.
And sis card declined. And cashier swiped it again. Declined. The cashier say, look, it said what it said. And they changed it.
And so the lady say, you know what? Never mind. The pregnant lady says, never mind. You know what?
You gave me today was perspective.
And that's crazy. I still, my favorite part of that was like Issa saying, the fuck? This some expensive ass energy. So.
This she was like, she ain't need all that anyway, child.
The baby ain't even here. This wine, that's right. So. We go from there, and then we meet George. Issa's riding, and she sees a guy, old guy, meeting Mrs. The Bus. And this was kind of, it could have been super random, but it was good. She see the guy who we find out later is George. He misses the bus, and he gets in the car. He's this old, arrogant, not arrogant, but like these, you can't tell these old people nothing. They stuck in their ways. They are who they are type of dude. Yeah. And we all know them. So he get in the car. And he was like, before he get in the car, he was like, hold up, you ain't no killer. He said, I don't hit women, but I'll slap a bitch. So it's like, all right, this guy interesting, get in the car, they rolling. He already complained about the air. He said, God, it's cold in here. And what he say? He said, what are you, a lizard? It's hot in here.
What he say? Make it meet in the middle. What he say?
Yeah. He's talking if you gonna help a nigga. You got a lot of questions or something like that. That's what he told.
We talking about the air, the heat in the air. You ain't
No, I got the air. He says hot air. He was hot and cold. And before he even got to that, she was asking him, where you going? He was like, why, you want me to tell it to you so you can tell it to the phone so they can tell it to the government? So we already got one of these old people who do not trust technology. He
like my granddaddy.
Just head straight up, whatever the street was. And so this whole little adventure ensued. They going up the street, and he tell her, if you gonna help a nigga. Tell me like he ain't mad because she asking all these questions. And it's hot and cold. And then out of nowhere, this dude just yelled, watch out. And she slammed on her brakes and looking like, he was like, nah. In
life.
In life, yeah. I would have kicked his ass out then, because maybe I wouldn't, because I got a good heart, but I don't play about shit like that. Have me slam on
the
brakes.
It was kind of in the story. It wasn't like a...
Man, he was
just chilling and just said, watch out. It was like him telling his story. And then...
Yeah, so... He asked her, do you know about Black Planet? And she like, what?
He's got a Black Planet account.
Nah, but he's like, nah, the club. And he started telling her this crazy story of how they used to run trains and then all this and that.
Did he say anything about running trains?
Yeah, he said he used to run trains. He said he used to run trains, and then he made some old man. You know them old men making no remarks and they ain't talking about.
I would have to go back and look at that. I don't know if
George was a nasty nigga, man. He said it. Go back and watch. I watched it 2 times.
Where all his friends at now.
Yeah, and he said he had to use the bathroom. So she pulled over at this place at this cleaners or something for them to use the bathroom. And in the mirror, it's looking like, yo, you can leave. It's telling Issa, yo, you can leave right now. You think she should have left?
No, hell yeah. Look, I got you. Look, you not back there at that bus stop.
Nah, you ain't. You way over
here. Way past. You know what I'm saying? You can catch the next number, whatever, about to come to get you where you need to go.
So from there, she dropped them off, and then we find out after she dropped. It sounds like it was George's son's house. Like they may have been estranged or something, and we just kind of left off there. But it was random, but I like how they kind of fit that in there. It was some good adventure or whatever. So from there, we end up at the paint and sip, and this part I was kind of pissed off about this part because this was not right, man. So Issa, we love paint and sips too, you know what I'm saying? We love to do that. So Issa shows up. She got the big gallon, the big jug. It's a jug. You know what I'm saying? And she found a group of girls. Ain't nobody sitting in the seat. She asked anybody sitting here, cool, not the same. She hit it off real good with them. And what I got from this was, it was good to see Issa among friends, some new energy and better energy. And it was just like, you know, she didn't know these girls. I was like, oh, okay, these gonna be some new friends. She gonna know what it's like to be around.
I won't say new friends.
Well, like a new.
But sometimes you might meet somebody that's kind of cool or whatever. You kick it for a minute.
Yeah, true.
Be like friends, but yeah, it was a new little vibe for her.
And they was hitting it off good, cool, and then after that, they kind of
especially with what she's dealing with her current friend.
Yeah, because in the midst of this, Kelly does try to reach out to her, but she she declines the call or whatever. You know. So she hitting it off with these new girls. They from DC. Yeah,
they go from the paint and stuff. Then
they
leave in the paint and stuff, and the girls like come down to the bar with us.
Yup. And they asking her what she do.
And the reflection was like,
let's go. And so we thinking they be seeing them hitting it off, they friends, and they asking, well, Issa, what do you do? She's kind of like, I'm an event planner, a curator, or whatever. They said, oh, so you like the plug. And they kind of like, yeah, so that she like start hyping me up, gassing me up, and it's cool. One girl said she has to use the bathroom, Issa has to go too, so they kind of in the bathroom talking. And they chopping it up about what kind of dude, so what you looking for? What kind of, drugs? She thought, what you looking for, certain type of guys, whatever. So she started telling her what kind of guys she need. You can go here for this type of guy, there for this type of guy.
And before you know it, Issa doing all that goddamn talking.
And you don't hear nothing else from another stall. They in the stall.
Under the stall, and homegirl gone.
So she walked back out to the table. You know what I'm saying?
And
they
find the paper.
It's like a paper, like some type of game.
They gone.
It's like what it is a bridesmaid's game. It's a bridesmaid.
I do. I kind of like the game.
Man,
I don't necessarily agree with.
That was messed up. Okay, but we can put a plug in that.
I'm not about to die to dash like y'all. Not about to. I ain't going for jail, sis. So we
ain't watching nobody dishes.
But
we forgetting who the cameo was. Because the bride, Tyler Pratt. Yep. I thought that was dope for Dr. Dolittle and everything. So, they would it was a game, like a bride.
I mean, befriend a stranger, but dine and dash and leave the stranger with the tab,
and then get double the points.
I wouldn't be able to do that, but it was double the points.
Issa automatically has to pay for all their meals because they dipped on her ass, and she's driving down the street and she sees them, and she jumps out the car. Has the pain and smacks one over the head, and then y'all like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? And she said everything. Like, what's wrong with you? Everything. And I was like, yeah, I was hysterical because the shit was funny. How she just cracked that whole painting over that girl's head. Yeah. And then we caught up and finding out Issa's daydreaming. Yeah. And also disappointed in her. Like, Issa, come on, no. They played you, dog. Like, that shit hurt my feelings, dog. I'm thinking I'm about to meet some new friends.
Issa ain't
and
that
you just
thorough.
Gonna dip on me like that.
Issa's not that thorough. I wanted it to be real, but I knew it wasn't real because Issa ain't that G.
Nah, it didn't have to be violent, but damn, like, every time she look at that.
She needed to turn up on them.
Every time she look at that paint, and it's like, she gonna think about, damn, these the girls that ghosted. They dipped on me.
Exactly.
And I had to pay for their meals and shit. And like, damn, like.
But I mean, she didn't, so.
She just drove home.
What it was. No, she didn't drive home. And she was on the phone.
So who
thought she was on? I thought it was Nate, and I thought she was about to go get her some good.
I thought she was going to Lawrence for a split second. Like,
child, Lawrence is so episode number what?
I don't know,
3
or whatever. But either way, I thought it was Lawrence for a smidget. I thought it was hitting him up. Okay. And then I said maybe it's Nate, you know, because they've been hitting all good. He been checking on her.
Nate had sex already.
And yeah, but they joined the skinny pool. Remember, like,
but I feel like they had sex
this season. No, hell no, she ain't gonna. Come on, you wouldn't respect if she gave right back to him after he ghosted her.
Not then, but before that.
Before he ghosted her? Yeah, they did it. And they skinny dipped in the pool, had sex. I think they had sex a couple times after that.
So anyway, I thought she was just trying to go get some more of that.
So, but we find out she calls mama. She ends up on her mama's front porch at her house, played by, she forever gonna be Tasha Mack to me.
Yes.
Yeah, she Tasha Mack to me
Tasha
forever.
Mack, yeah.
And I like this.
What was her name on
Steve Harvey show?
Though?
Miss Boss Lady. I know she says Boss Lady.
Boss Lady.
That's what we said. So
but definitely Tasha Mack.
You like this
from
part
the game
because she started breaking it down. Like she said, she told her mom. She
didn't have to tell her mama anything.
Oh yeah, her parents be knowing.
Your mama be knowing.
I felt that like
your parents be knowing.
Man,
like when something not right.
I still get a call from my mama to this day. Like, you alright? I'm just thinking about you.
Right.
I'm like, damn, my mama know what's going on. Like, she got my, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They be knowing.
Mama be knowing.
So
and
before she could say a word, all she did was just look at her mama, embraced her, and she just started crying. Issa started sobbing. Like, I felt this release for her. This song,
it was a release. It was
get it off of your chest. So I like that.
They was talking and she was like, you know, you gonna figure it out.
That's right. That's life.
What life
that's
is about.
life. And she told
child, we can boo-hoo all we want to, but at the end of the day,
yup, it keep going on.
Cut them tears short, because you just gonna have to figure this shit out one
That's
way
right.
or another.
Yeah, like, I like the quote. She said, I might mess it up. She said, you might look at this now like this something hard, but you can look back and be like, this is just life. It just keep going.
It keep going.
Like, if you feel like you're having I heard the saying, I don't know if she said it, but if you feel like you're having a hard time right now in life, just keep living. You get, like, basically insinuating you'll get through it.
Yeah, I also heard like, if you think you got something going on right now, you keep living, because there could be some shit down the line for you that's about to really break you down. You think you're getting broke down right now,
and you're looking at this
but
issue.
You don't even know what's ahead.
Exactly.
So just keep right on living.
And
I don't know.
So we love that back and forth with them was like heartfelt. And she said, this is what I think you like. When she said,
you not gonna marry Stanley?
Nah,
not
the part.
Them twins. What?
Yeah. Oh yeah. She found out he got older kids. But no, I'm talking about the part where she said, I ain't with y'all. When she said, she was talking about she had two mistakes. She was talking about her Issa and her brother. Some of y'all was mistakes. I ain't know what I was doing.
She was like, but there's two of us. She said, and y'all was two mistakes.
Two mistakes.
I ain't gonna say I can relate, but
she said, damn. She was like, I ain't want y'all.
She was like, I ain't want y'all. But guess what? I had y'all and I had to figure this shit out. That is some black mama, like, real shit for you. That tell you how it is. That was a dope scene. So, I really love that. I love that. And Issa had confided in her to, like, I remember you said, I had my hands in a little bit of everything in each pot or whatever. I had too much going on. And Issa took that as like, damn, she didn't know what she was doing. Right. But she said no. She just looked at it like, you are always so involved in a lot of stuff. And she was like, I'm inspired by that. Yeah, I thought that was dope because Issa needed to hear that. At this point in time, what's going on in her life, she needed a lot of reassurance and like let her know, like, yo, you inspire some people. You might think you were fucking nothing in life, but to some people, especially the ones that matter, like your mother, you are doing great. You're doing just fine, baby. And I like that. You know what I'm saying? I actually love that. That was dope. That was great writing. So from there, she leaving. Kelly called. Yup. And Kelly was like, "You talked to Molly yet?" And she's like, "No." And she was like, "Listen, you and y'all need to talk. The last time me and Tiff let one of our disputes go that far in time without speaking, it almost ruined us. So y'all need to talk." And Issa was like, "Well, are you giving Molly that same energy?" Which I'm glad she said. Yes. Because I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna keep running back. Everybody, come on, we equal in this thing called friendship with accountability and apologizing and coming to make sure shit right. So she was like, "Yeah, I've been calling Molly too, but she hadn't called her." Because he said, why does she always got to be the one to call? Like, going back to the beginning of the episode when her mirror was like, yo, why you always got to call her?
Do you ever find yourself in a situation like you always want to apologize and always the one reaching out? It's like, no, hold up. Let me fall back. Let them call me for once because shit, I'm important too. Exactly. So I like that. And
so she goes to the restaurant.
No, she goes home first.
She go home.
She go home, kick it, chill, put on a little. Then she go to the restaurant and she pulling up to some, I don't know what kind of food place.
It was Ethiopian.
Oh,
it's Ethiopian.
That sounds like some toilet behavior right there. That sounds like you gonna be on the toilet, Ethiopian. What kind of food Ethiopians make?
I have never had Ethiopian food.
No,
I've had Indian food.
I'm not messing with that either. All I think about is that scene from Bridesmaids. Every time I hear about Indian food, every time I see Indian food, my stomach bubble. It did me dirty. So,
like your girl good on Indian food, like, and then
all right. So, and Issa in her little box, she feeling good. You know, she gets at the top of the mall, about to walk in there, and who she see? Molly.
Molly is sitting at the. I guess there was a bar.
Not only is Molly sitting on her phone.
She on the phone, just like chilling, like it's a regular day.
Like it's nothing going on, smiling, probably talking to Andrew.
And the part that I kind of noticed in it is this one time when she looked at her reflection, she didn't get any feedback.
What do you think that symbolized? Like it's solely on. She got to look into her.
It's on you.
It's on you.
You need to dig deep on this one to figure out what you're gonna do. And I'm glad she didn't go in.
Me too. I agree with that.
I like that the episode was just about her and her reflecting.
Yup. And that can be also symbolized with the mirror not speaking back to her.
Figuring things out. Oh yeah.
Yup.
And right now it ain't it. And also, like you said, you don't want to keep going her. Let her
come to you
and be like, okay, girl, we need to solve.
I definitely and that completed the episode.
Yeah.
And that's basically it with this one. I hope y'all feel our thoughts on it, and also give us the feedback down in the comment section. And like I said, we're gonna switch it up a little bit more moving forward with these reviews and give y'all a little more insight on what we think, as well as letting y'all know what happened along the key points of the episode. So,
and I'm new to this, so
she doing great. She doing great. And
but I like talking and kicking it with y'all.
Eyes for You review. It's your boy Kenny.
Ciara.
And we out. Until next.